Alrighty guys, we have finally settled sort of in the new house. I have a lot of camera gear in here and in the wardrobe, but we're going to start slowly going through reviewing all of these. Unfortunately, had a pretty bad car crash last week, so I'm off work. I'm not sure when I'm going to be going back, but I got a bit of time on my hands while I'm trying to rest and let my injuries recover. So instead of sitting on the couch, I'm going to try and sit and do some camera reviews. I've already filmed one for the Hasselblad 500C, which I'm going to post soon. I'm just waiting to get photos back from the lab. But today, I'm thinking it's time to review the mighty Mamiya Rb67, which my one is the second generation or the Professional S. Let's get into it. G'day guys, it is Tom from Tannerlog, and today we're going to be doing a review of the mighty Mamiya Rb67. She is a heavy beast, probably known as one of the greatest cameras of all time. Very well known for studio use because that's what they were designed for, and they've been used ever since their original release in the early 70s. So we're going to try and go into a bit of detail today, show you how this camera works, show you every single thing you need to know. Let's get into it. So this is my 1976, I'm pretty sure this one was made in from memory. I did get it checked, it was 76 or 78. Anyway, it's a Mamiya Rb67 Professional S. Pretty standard. She's got the 127mm f3.5 lens, the standard from the top look down finder, and this is why it is RB. It's a 6x7 image. And the back, the magazine that comes off, always do it the wrong way, it rotates. Very cool. The thing I like about this camera, you can fully pull it apart. Now it's been a minute since I've used it, so I'll refresh my memory, but to do it, it's very simple. You've got this here, you slide that way, and you pull this lever, and the back comes off. I do need two hands because it is a heavy camera. So, slide, lift, there's the back. Now mine, normally that'll be silver. You will have what's called a dark slide. I've never had one for this camera. When I bought it, it didn't come with one. Some people worry it causes light leaks, but I've had no issues at all. But we'll put the rest of the camera aside. Focus on the back. Very cool. That's your rotating system on the back of the camera just there. And this is your back, which to open it, I need a second to remember. Down the bottom here, you'll see a little silver bit. We're going to pull that lever down, and that will open up. Putting film in this couldn't be easier. You push this silver pin here down, and that allows that to pop out. And then on the other side, there's another pin here. When you push that down, that pops out. So get this into place. To load it, very simple. You put the actual roll in there. You're going to feed it so that the film side, which will be, I think, the black side of the paper from memory, is on the outside. Tuck it in there and you wind it up. And you will line it up. There are arrows. Oh no, until... It's been a minute since I've used this camera. It's been like 2 weeks. You do it until the numbers hit 0. And then you slide this back in here. I do this wrong every damn time. Close it up, and the problem I always forget, push that in, that's locked in. To fit the back to the camera, it's very simple. There's some tabs there and corresponding there, just slots in. And then that's locked in. You will then wind that. Because there's no film, it won't happen. There is a little window in there, just there, till the S becomes a 1. And then as soon as you do that, you're good to wind then to the next shot. Same thing, you'll do one of these, but if you don't pull this way, and then it will not advance to the next frame and you'll just be shooting double exposures. So this camera does have some cool stuff on it. Through the waist level finder, you got a magnifying glass for when you need to see that just a little bit clearer. That folds down, and then we take the photo. And we're going to advance the shutter lever, which then shows you, and I could jam it on camera, there we go, shows you what you're going to see again. Very cool. We come across to the lens and we have a PC flash sync port, and then we have, because this is a 127mm lens, we have from shutter speed B for bulb or T, and it goes 1 second, blah blah blah, all the way to 1/400th of a second. Then for the f-stop, this one goes from f3.5 here right around to f32. So you've got a really wide range of different apertures. She's a heavy camera, this one. The old girl weighs in at 2.7 kilos, so it's very heavy. That doesn't mean she's not cool, because everyone loves these. They just look sick, and they take magnificent images. I'm going to put a couple of those in right now. My camera always lives in my bag or rolling around in the car normally, so I keep a filter on there to protect the glass because the lens cap is a bit faulty. It's a genuine Mamiya one, so that says it all. I've never had a good Mamiya lens cap. This camera is weathered, but that's just because it's been really used. So you've got a bit of leather peel there. That's alright. This means the camera's been used, and used means it works. And this one actually works beautifully. I've never had it even skip a beat. So this is a Mamiya Rb67 Professional S. This was the second generation of the camera. The original generation was just called the Mamiya Rb67, and that was released in 1970. 4 years later, they brought out the Pro S, or the second generation. And then a little bit later than that, well, 20 years later, because they were still going, they brought out the Pro SD in 1994. And those were made all the way up until 2010. So that's very cool. But these were mainly used as a studio camera. There's still people that use them out in the field like myself. They are a bit heavy to carry around, so that does become a little bit annoying sometimes. But when you get a camera like this, you expect all that. Of course, it's a medium format camera and it takes 120, 220 or a Polaroid back. But not many people these days will still have access to 220 film because most of it's expired. Most of us will just shoot standard 120. But some people do play with the Polaroid backs, but that's not something personally I've ever had or that's really of interest to me. Unfortunately, because I had my car accident, this is no longer a camera that's feasible for me to keep because I have a few other medium formats, including my Yashica 635. I actually have a YouTube video demonstrating me using it on this channel, shooting my mate Sean's patrols on his farm. And then, as I said, I recently acquired my dream camera, a Hasselblad. So, Hasselblad or Mamiya, I want the Hasselblad. And unfortunately, because my car's totaled, I'm clearing out a lot of these cameras you've seen here, so we're going to be sadly letting this one go. I've only had it maybe 6 or 7 months, but I do love it, but I don't have sentimental value to this one, so I can get another one down the track when I'm able to. So, great camera, I highly recommend it. They are really heavy, but yeah, ripper camera. If you want to get into medium format, it's good. It's not 6x6, it's 6x7. Gives you a bit of a nice, slightly more rectangled image. But the image quality, as you know, at medium format is always second to none compared to 35. And especially with this camera and this mint lens, you can't beat it. But if you're in Melbourne, I'm selling this $750. You're going to love it. It's a beautiful camera. I thank everyone for watching. If you want to see more camera reviews, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And you all stay safe out there. Take care. Remember to follow me on YouTube and Instagram, Tano, Tano.log. Thanks, guys.